Hey everybody, welcome to our timed sets. We are going to be working on plyo today, or we have a plyo day today. We are going to be working at 30-second sets of high intensity intervals, and we are going to follow that up with 30 seconds of a rest interval, but we are going to be going through plank rounds. So front plank to side plank, but back and forth, intermixed with our plyometric rounds. So go ahead and start on the ground for me, and we are going to go into our child's pose. This is like times 4. Let's see, we got 24 rounds. So we have 6 different exercises, and we're going to go 4 rounds through. Should get some nice heart rate, nice heat in the legs. Go ahead and bring your right leg up outside of that right hand. Slide back and forth. We're going to make sure that those legs are ready to go. Knees, hips, ankles, feet. We're going to hit up jump squats, Mary Catherine's, our jump lunges, gate swings, tuck jumps, squat jacks, and a squat thrust. Okay, bring that leg back. We're going to switch it up to the other side. Left leg forward and back. So even if you don't jump super high, please try to get your feet to pitter-patter off the ground somewhat. Get a little bit of a hippity hop, getting into the muscles of the feet, your calves, opening through the ankles. Okay, go ahead and rotate around, and we're going to shift back and forth through our low squat. Good. Let your knee drop forward. It's good for those feet, your ankles, hips, knees. Make sure everything's ready to go. All right, level off for a second. And then go ahead and come on up. Draw one knee in. Rotate through the ankle. Go back and forth. All right. Hinge over your legs. Lean side to side. Okay, so like I said, we have our 4 rounds. So if you want to warm into it, feel free. You don't have to go balls to the wall right away. We're going to hit up our 30 seconds of a jump squat and then move into a plank from there. Ready, set, and go. Knees and toes line up. Keeping the core strong, trying to push the hips back. Your butt goes back. Making sure to fire through the entire thigh, not just the quads. Get into those calves. Okay, hit your plank. I like to go elbows. And then next up, we're going to hit up a jump lunge. Allow yourself that time to settle through the breath. Heart rate can drop just a bit. All right, come up, and we're going to hit our jump lunges. If you need to go into more of a shuffle style, that's fine. Try to line up those knees and toes. The goal here, remember, is to get that heart rate pumping. So your range may not be super deep. Time. Whew. Take your side. Stack your hips. Stack the shoulders. Find those deep breaths. And then we have gate swings next. Jumping wide, squat, and then bringing your feet together up at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Okay, other side in your plank. And then we have tuck jumps next. Haven't done tuck jumps in a while. See how they go. They don't have to be super high. Just bring your knees up in the front. If you need to switch to a high knee, that's totally fine. All right. Sink in. Tuck your knees up in the front. Time. Back to your front plank. Elbows down. Find that grab through the core. Whew. Squat jacks are next. You got it. Tuck in, hold together, find flexion. Okay, so sink down into your squat, and then you do a jumping jack from there. Belly stays strong. Keep that bounce. 3, 2, and 1. Side plank. Lifting high through those hips. Opening up through the chest. Feel your obliques on that lower side, but you're connecting with the core all the way around. Squat thruster next. Last one of the round. 3, 2, and 1. Plant your hands under shoulders. You can always walk in and out instead of jumping if that works better for you. Okay, side plank, second side. And then we'll be back into our jump squats. Lift those hips, driving up through that side. Keep your long, neutral spine. All right, jump squats. Set 2. You guys stay with it. Develop that heart rate. Like pushing your cardiovascular health. Jump lunges are next. Flex up through that underbelly. Three, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Find strength into the core. Side plank. Whew. Let that heart rate recover. Gate swings are next. 3, 2, and 1. I like to try to get those feet nice and wide. Track the knees with the feet. Then you build those adductors and abductors. All right, other side plank. Tuck jumps are next. Those will be the doozies of the day. For me, challenge your athleticism. Keep you aging well. Trying not to eliminate things because they're tough. Modifying as needed. Time. Back to the middle. I hope you're breathing heavy. Squat jacks are next. Find that tuck. All right. Stay low. Time. And then our side. Squat thrusts are next. Let that heart rate recover. You should need the break. 3, 2, and 1. Time. Other side plank. 2 sets down. Almost. 2 to go. Jump squats next. Okay, here we go. It's all good. It all adds up. to your front plank. And then I'm going to start going my second side first this round for sides. Jump lunges are next. Here we go. Whew. Down to the side. Gate swings are next. Checking them off one by one. Stay in the moment. Focus on the breath. Feel the work. All right. Wide and low. Narrow and high. Okay, other side. That's what happens when you wash your hair. Doesn't stay up. Tuck jumps are next. Stay here for now. You know what's coming. Here we go. Back to the middle. Squat jacks are next. Time. Still, again, working those abductors and adductors. Grabbing through the core. Sit as low as you can. Time. First side. Squat thruster next. Tighten around the entire torso. Stack up the hips. Feel the obliques. Flex into your back. Okay, here we go. Time. Other side. Final set. Coming up. As much as you can. Keep your push and your 30-second sets. High intensity. Here we go. Jump squats. Keeping it high. Time. Front plank. You're doing great. Hang in there. We're all in it together. Jump lunges. Come on, keep pushing. One at a time. Play to the timer. Time. First side plank. Progressions and growth. Building our endurance, our capacity, our conditioning. Gate swings are next. Here we go. Don't forget, stay locked in the belly. Side plank. Other side. Gotta remember what I looked at last time. Whew. Lengthen up. Keep your neutral spine, your strong trunk and torso. Tuck jumps are next. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Nice work. I didn't know if I'd be able to hold that one. Play to the timer. Squat jacks are next. 2 sets left, you guys. We got it. Stay low. Four, 3, 2, and 1. First side plank. Lift the hips, strengthen the core. All right, squat thrust. Onto your side. Last 30. Deep breath in. Long exhale out as much as you can. 3, 2, 1. Great work. Oh, felt that one. All right. Lie on your back. Put your arms out wide. And then let both knees rock over to the left. 3 breaths. If you want, take your left foot and put it on top of the right knee. Pay attention to that heart rate. Appreciate it. Rolling, it's a sign of health. Pushing it up with intention. Heart rate intervals are very, very, very good for heart health. They're good for fat loss. Research has spoken. I'm not sure if you've heard of this, but a lot of times what you believe to be true ends up being true for you. If you believe you don't like running, you'll never like running. If you believe, okay, roll in, and we're going to get our hamstring, that you can't do box jumps, you'll never do box jumps. Sometimes you have to believe something before it becomes reality. If you believe that everything is good for you, that we're doing, and what it's good for, chances are it will work out that way. They can't prove the mechanisms of why cross that ankle over the knee gets your figure 4 stretch through science and research, but it seems like it just begins to be true. That's why they always have to do the placebo trials, and why placebo trials have results as well. So you could be in the control group, or you could be the placebo group. A lot of times what matters is what you believe will take effect. Besides, it's free and it won't hurt, so why not give it a try? All right, other side. Hamstring. Drop that hip into the ground. I love those sets. So much work, but you really appreciate it. Appreciate the finish, cross it over, appreciate that stretch. Leg burn and heart rate burn all at the same time. with all sorts of different patterns and ranges and hip movements and knee movements. I really love doing plyometrics as long as joints can manage it, which if you've been with me, you know that I've had my trials with my knee joint. So staying healthy and trying to be smart, taking breaks when I need. All right, Z-sit, slide forward over those legs, leveling off in the hips. Cycling can be great, running can be great, swimming can be great, rowing, but it's always good to get other mechanisms because a lot of those have not so much swimming, and rowing incorporates a lot, but cycling and running is very difficult to maintain healthy joint patterns. Okay, rotate your foot up off the ground. 5, 4, 3, your back foot, that is. And then we're going to rotate the knee up. Beautiful. All right, other side, flip it over. One foot in, one foot out. Lean over those legs. But getting those different ranges of motion in your hips and knees and ankles, different rates of impact, jumping, super good. Do not let me deter you from cycling and running. All right. Especially spinning. I think spinning can be extremely effective for building VO2 max and getting a good sweat. But your feet are clipped in. You don't have different terrain. All you have is different cadences and tensions. So I think it's healthy to keep spin days to a minimum. Outdoor cycling or mountain biking is very different, and that is totally my personal opinion. I'm not aware if it is scientifically backed, but it's very easy to adapt to a fixed cycle very quickly. All right, let's get our calves, find a ledge, a box, a weight, something to put your toe up. Let your knee bend, drop that heel to the ground, stretching your Achilles and your calf. Other side. All right, don't forget to grab lots of hydration. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.